much anticipated movie, The Marvels, is finally here. And a lot of people have been waiting for this one, seeing as it's a sequel to the Captain Marvel movie and also to both Disney Plus series, WandaVision and Ms. Marvel. There is plenty of Marvel to unravel here, so to make you feel marvelous, here's everything you need to know before you go see The Marvels. So as we team up with the Marvels today, here's what we're going to cover. A quick recap of all the MCU titles that led up to this, followed by a look at the glorious cast, then a bit about what you can expect the story to be about, and of course, who was responsible for bringing it to the big screen. Hint, she's pretty groundbreaking. So strap yourself in like it's Carol Danvers' jet and get ready for takeoff.
You ready?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
That's right.
Okay, so let's all marvel at what's happened on some past Marvel projects, starting with Captain Marvel.
You don't remember anything?
When we first meet Brie Larson's character, she already has her cosmic powers, but has lost her memories. And she's working as an elite warrior for the Kree, who are waging war against the shape-shifting Skrulls. Now, after a mission gone wrong, she crash lands here on Earth in 1995. I mean, that scene when she lands on a Blockbuster lives rent-free in my head. Get it? Rent-free, because you had to rent videos at Blockbuster. Anyways, and learns that she's actually Carol Danvers, a human pilot that was given amazing gifts. Now, this news comes courtesy of Maria Rambeau and her young daughter, Monica Rambeau, who revealed that Carol was actually once like family to them. Carol eventually comes to find out that she's been duped into fighting on the wrong side of a war, and she flies off to help the Skrulls rebuild. Now, a mid-credit scene brings Carol up to 2018, aka a more current timeline, to go with the rest of the MCU when she appears looking for Nick Fury. Everyone's always looking for Nick Fury.
Where's Fury?
And that opens up our next portal to WandaVision. So this show about Elizabeth Olsen's Wanda Maximoff and Paul Bettany's Vision features the pair living an ideal suburban life until they aren't, because nothing is as it seems. I mean, we should all know that by now.
I think something's wrong here.
It was Agatha all along. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Now, one of the supporting characters and someone who eventually helps Wanda in the end is a now grown-up Monica Rambeau. And we learn that she has actually followed in her mother and Carol's footsteps to become an Air Force pilot and later joined the counterintelligence agency SWORD. Now, she was also a victim of the snap from Avengers Infinity War, aka Thanos and his big hot dog finger wiping out half of humanity for 5 years.
I don't feel so good.
I'm still not over it. And it's when she came back and rejoined SWORD that her paths basically crossed with Wanda. Now, by the end, her multiple passages through a radiation field they call the Hex eventually alters her cells and gave her superhuman abilities like spectral vision, energy absorption, intangibility, you know, all the ingredients to make you a badass pretty much. And because life is always better with a third wheel, or so my friends tell me when I'm around, let's take a quick look at Ms. Marvel.
We're a team.
Oh, no, we're not a team.
We're not a team.
So in this Certified Fresh show, we met Kamala Khan, played by Iman Vellani. The first person, by the way, with no prior acting experience to be cast as a lead character in the MCU. So you too can be an Avenger, my friend.
I'm a superhero now, so that's normal.
In the show, she's a 16-year-old struggling to fit in, who also happens to be a total fangirl of the Avengers, especially Captain Marvel. And then she gets powers of her own, and things quickly change as she grows into her new life. A mid-credit scene in the final episode further ties Ms. Marvel and Captain Marvel together as the pair suddenly switches places, leaving Carol Danvers in Kamala Khan's family home.
What is happening to me?
So before we jump into what the movie is about, let's get a little more familiar with the cast. We know about Brie Larson, Teyonah Parris, and Iman Vellani. I am so excited to see this trio in action, but we also know about a few others, like Samuel L. Jackson, once again rocking the eye patch as Nick Fury, fresh off another Disney Plus show, Marvel's Secret Invasion, and that's about, wait for it, a Skrull invasion. We also know that British actress Zawe Ashton is playing the big villain of the film, Dar-Benn, who is a Kree accuser and has a serious bone to pick with Captain Marvel. In the trailer, she is shown to have a universal weapon which can transform matter, so she'll be a formidable foe for these three superheroes. Parasite co-star Park Seo-joon will be playing Rin Tian in the film, a good guy and maybe even a love interest for Carol Danvers. Oh, please, yes. Now, Kamala Khan's dad, mom, and brother from Ms. Marvel, played by Mohan Kapoor, Zenobia Shroff, and Sagar Sheikh, respectively, will also return for the Marvels. And sure, it's good knowing who's going to be in it, but the real fun actually comes with seeing the people that you didn't know about, which I cannot wait for.
Could I see some identification, please?
Veers, Kree Star Force. We don't carry our identification on little cards.
So what exactly is going to happen in the actual movie, you ask? Or I ask at least? Well, footage from D23 showed that the film picks up after those previously mentioned events from Ms. Marvel, with Carol and Kamala switching places. From there, the trailer reveals that those two and Monica Rambeau keep switching places every time one of them uses their powers. The director has since confirmed that that is because of a mission Captain Marvel did that brought her close to some sort of abnormal wormhole. And the big baddie, Dar-Ben, is also going to be a pretty serious force to deal with, since she is using that powerful weapon we talked about and targeting, as Carol says in the trailer, quote, every planet we call home, which is not cool. It is pretty cool though, fun fact, that Zowie's fiance is Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki, making me feel like I am really gonna love her villain too.
A little over the top, don't you think? I thought it was spot on.
And finally, let's check out the talented folks who put this whole thing together. Director Nia DaCosta is making history as the first Black woman to helm a Marvel film. Of course, she's used to making history by now, though, after becoming the first Black female director to debut at #1 at the box office with 2021's Candyman. She also co-wrote The Marvels along with Alyssa Karofsky, who has worked on the show Loki, Megan McDonnell, who wrote for WandaVision, and then you got Zeb Wells, who worked on Robot Chicken. I love this. We'll take it.
No freaking way, man! Swearsies.
All right, friends, we did it. That is everything you need to know before you go see The Marvels in theaters November 10th.
Now, you understand.
My name's Naz Perez. Thanks for watching, and be sure to rate and review this film at RottenTomatoes.com. I'll see you guys next time.